What do you remember about the Cal game last year from a defensive point of view, at least?
I just remember just small mistakes that we made throughout the game as far as just losing leverage the whole game, really. But that's something that we've been working on really all week in practice, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Do you guys have, like, nightmares about Bigelow, those 2 long runs he had, or?
No, not really. Like I said, I feel like that was just some plays that we just lost leverage with. Something that we could have fixed or had adjustments throughout the game last year, but it was just some guys just making small mistakes. But I mean, this year I feel like we're well prepared for this upcoming game.
What kind of back is he? Yeah. How would you describe him as a running back?
I would say he's a guy who likes to get on the edge and showcase his speed. Agile guy, can make you miss in the open field, but we've been working on open field tackling this whole week also, so I mean I feel pretty confident going into this game.
Have the coaches brought up the Bigelow run? I mean, have they shown you, have they kind of put it in y'all's face a little bit this week to remind you, or does that happen?
Yeah, they actually showed us some clips of the Cal game last year on Monday, but I mean, like I said, it was one of those things with lost leverage plays, and that was really the main focus this week of not losing leverage.
Basically a reminder.
Yeah, basically a reminder.
Christian, how have y'all prepared to go against a team that wants to run 100 plays and as fast as they can go, maybe 110 if they can really get it rolling?
Oh yeah, well, I feel like our offense will do a good job of keeping us off the field as much as they can. And the defense, I guess they average 100 and something plays, but I mean, we've been working on fast-paced offense this whole week. Our scout guys have done an incredible job with that. JT Barrett has done a great job giving us looks. Carlos has done a fantastic job, and I feel like he may be a better back than Bigelow. So I mean, it's good to see a great back like that give you multiple looks.
Is he the best scout back in the country, you think?
Of course he is. Of course he is.
How chomping at the bit is he? Can you tell?
Who, Carlo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's been preparing our defense for 3 weeks now, and I feel like he's really ready to get back on the field. But I mean, he's doing everything he can in his power right now to just get a defense the best look that he can.
You know, this offense, Sonny Dykes brought it with him from Louisiana Tech, and it looks like they pretty much call the play from the sideline, and the quarterback pretty much runs the play. There's not a lot of. What's been your take on him watching the golf kid? He's thrown for 460 yards average the first 2 games. What's your take on him and just their offense and the way they operate?
Their offense is pretty high powered, I would say. Just some fast guys who like to get out in space. They run a lot of jailbreak screens, short intermediate outcuts, like trying to get the ball in the receiver's hands so they can make a few plays. But I mean, like I said, that's all a part of keeping leverage of your defense. Who did they play last week?
Portland
State. I feel like they played a good game, but they just had a few missed tackles and lost leverage plays, and that was really the big thing in that game. I feel like they would have won if they.
You talking about Portland State would have won?
Yeah, Portland State would have won.
They're D2, you know.
Exactly.
How do you approach the trip? Everybody seems to say we're not going for some kind of vacation or sightseeing. It's all that's been drilled in, I take it.
Yeah, us going on the road. I mean, we already know what we need to do. We know what type of trip it is. It's not a vacation for us. It's not anything that. It's not fun and games for us. I mean, we're going out there with a purpose. We're going out there to win a game, another game. So hopefully we come out there and up.
Do you like a game that D-backs like because the possibility of a pass every play in multiple formations, and is this D-back's dream?
I would say so. Just because they get the ball out, they take shots down the field. Our defensive backs, we've been working this whole week, just going to get the ball, making big plays, and I feel like that's what we're gonna do on Saturday.
Do you like the demeanor you're seeing on practice this week? I mean, in the locker room and stuff. What do you see that tells you this team is ready for a 2,500 mile road trip?
I just see us locked in. We've been locked in since Tuesday. We came out yesterday, had a great practice. I feel like we came out today, ran around. Like I said, scouts gave us a great look. We fit the run good. We fit the pass game good. We recognized formations. And our offense Kenny is doing a great job right now of leading the offensive guys throughout practice and just giving the offense like high spirits right now.
You've got a good view from your vantage point. How did Braxton look the little bit he's been in practice? What's your take on him?
Braxton looks good. I mean, I've seen him throw the ball a few times, but I mean, I think he's really just focused on getting back so he can be ready.
You keyed in on last year's film at all, or is it all new with how the new coaching staff? Is there anything you can take from last year, or just with the offensive changes, is it completely different?
It's completely different. They weren't this fast-paced last year. It's some of the same type of perimeter type runs, but I mean their whole passing scheme I feel like is a lot different than last year. But I watched last year's film just to get a take on my play and what I could have improved in. So I mean that should help me.
Christian, thanks.
Thanks. You got to go take another shot, right?
Right.